I'm very pleased to have the opportunity to talk about the Great Fire. We're getting ready to celebrate the 100th anniversary this fall. Certainly was a landmark event in the university's history. Really led to the creation of what we might think of as the modern University of Maryland, because the two largest buildings that we had on campus at that time in November of 1912 burned to the ground. The fire began during a Thanksgiving weekend dance. Many of the students were away from the campus, but there were still some students here at the university. And it began in the administration building in the attic. The cause has really never been officially determined. We see a lot of newspaper accounts that lay the fault at electrical wiring, but there were also some paint-stained rags and things in the area. So there are many theories about why the fire happened. Basically, by midnight that night, the two buildings were a total loss. The students' possessions, whatever they were able to save, were scattered all over the lawn. There were huge piles of rubble, and those buildings were a total loss. President Richard Sylvester was very disheartened by the fire. I think that was a major psychological blow for him, and eventually he resigns. I'm not really sure how the point of failure myth began. It's kind of an intriguing myth, but that's just a student myth that's grown up over the years. The point of failure, the lines in the point of failure point to where the buildings were the night of the fire.
I would say that we wanted to use like a little bit more tradition in our tours and make it more like friendly to the history of our school instead of just things that have happened recently. Definitely when we talk about the point of failure, they're careful not to like walk on it when we go by. I wouldn't say that it's like negative in any way. Usually people are like interested by it, but they don't really have a lot of questions about it because it like happened so long ago and it doesn't really affect anything today.
Oh my god, yes. I will not step on that thing for the life of me.
If you stepped on it, what would you think?
I'd be like, oh my god, where's Sestino? I need to rub his nose. Like, I want to graduate.
I would like to say that as a tour guide that I like take it really seriously. I guess I don't, but I also like don't walk on it, I guess, just in case.